For over 4 decades, Pakistan has been a sanctuary for millions of Afghan refugees fleeing war, instability, and economic hardship. However, as the situation in Afghanistan remains uncertain and Pakistan faces its own internal challenges, the status of these refugees has become a contentious issue. The Pakistani government is now pushing for their repatriation, leading to uncertainty and hardship for many Afghan nationals. Pakistan hosts one of the largest Afghan refugee populations in the world. According to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, approximately 1.4 million Afghans in Pakistan hold proof of registration cards, granting them legal refugee status. Additionally, around 807,000 have Afghan citizen cards, providing temporary stay rights. However, an estimated 1 million Afghans reside in Pakistan without documentation, making them vulnerable to deportation. The total Afghan population in the country exceeds 3 million, a significant demographic factor influencing Pakistan's social and economic landscape. The presence of such a large refugee community has created multiple challenges for Pakistan, spanning economic, security, and social concerns. Refugees put pressure on Pakistan's already struggling economy, increasing demand for housing, jobs, education, and healthcare. Many work in low-income, informal sectors, sometimes displacing local workers and exacerbating unemployment rates. Some Afghan refugees have been linked to criminal activities, including smuggling and militancy, although the vast majority are peaceful. The Pakistani government has cited security threats as a primary reason for deportation efforts. The prolonged presence of Afghan refugees has led to tensions between host communities and migrants. Locals often complain about increased competition for resources and rising crime rates, leading to discrimination and resentment against Afghan refugees. In October 2023, Pakistan announced the Illegal Foreigners Repatriation Plan, requiring all undocumented migrants to leave the country by 1st November 2023. Those failing to comply faced arrest and deportation. While initial enforcement was limited, the government later set a final deportation deadline for 31st March 2025, with plans to begin large-scale removals after Eid al-Fitr in April 2025. Pakistan justifies this policy on national security grounds, alleging that illegal refugees contribute to crime and instability. However, international human rights organizations have criticized the move, arguing that many refugees are being expelled without due process, placing them at severe risk upon return to Afghanistan. With deportations looming, Afghan refugees in Pakistan face an uncertain future. Many fear persecution, poverty, or violence if forced to return. Humanitarian organizations have called for a more measured approach, advocating voluntary repatriation programs rather than forced deportations. Pakistan, while facing its own economic and security challenges, must balance its national interests with its humanitarian obligations. A sustainable solution requires diplomatic engagement with Afghanistan, support from international organizations, and policies that ensure dignity and safety for refugees. The fate of Afghan refugees in Pakistan remains uncertain, but their resilience in the face of adversity continues to define their struggle for a place to call home.